Ange, how much of a motivation is there to go 5 points clear, albeit early in the weekend? And did you ever feel when you came into the job that you could be in this position so early and making the kind of impact you're making?
Oh, look, the first part of your question, I mean, doesn't really add any significance because, as you said, whatever happens Friday night, there's still a full round of Premier League fixtures to be played, and again, nothing of real significance comes at the end of that. So, but in terms of I don't go into a job not believing I can't make an impact. That's my role, and but like I've said a few times, the measure of that is not really that having some predetermined time frame to when that happens and how it happens. It's about just trying to focus on putting the things in place that I think are important for what we're trying to build, and along the way those the progress comes at various times and at different sort of trajectories. We're in a good space at the moment, but again, we've still got plenty of work to do to make sure that we, what we do now is sustainable, because that's the main thing. It's not about just making a short-term impact. It's about building something that hopefully brings sustained opportunities of success for the club.
In my experience, managers don't like to talk about a title push. And
hello, just on Roy, he's 76, so I just wondered, will you still be going up to that age as a manager, or do you think?
Oh, mate, who knows? That's not the plan. 76, somewhere on a Greek island, lying back, watching football from around the world, maybe, doing some punditry and becoming an expert overnight. So that's the plan, but you never know in life, mate. England, Australia, 2016, I coached against Roy up in Sunderland. So I've had the pleasure of coaching against him at international level. Look, he's just an outstanding manager. He's an absolute gentleman. Whenever I have come across him, and people, we talk about Roy, always talk about, the kind of person he is. And, I love his career. For somebody like me who's had a different journey, I look at somebody like Roy and I've got so much admiration for the career he's had, because I guess for all of us, it's, we start off in this, kind of decision to become a manager, and you kind of talk about, well, what's the main thing you want is that you hopefully do it for a very long time because we love it, but we know that the job has a precarious nature to it. You kind of hang on to the fact that hopefully you have some success that prolongs your career. But beyond that, it's what I love about what I do is the experiences you gain along the way. And I look at Roy and I just think he's had the richest of careers. He's coached here, he's coached abroad, he's coached big clubs, smaller clubs, he's fought for honours, he's fought against relegation, he's coached different countries. Whenever he does decide to quit, and that probably isn't going to be for a while the way he's going, he can look back and he's got such a rich career that I think means more than just having success, or earning a lot of money or fame. I just think the experiences he probably speaks 5 or 6 languages. He can go to multiple countries, multiple clubs, and be welcomed with open arms. Just massive admiration, and a career. Hopefully, when I get the end of it, can have sort of a fraction of the experiences he's had. Yeah, they've both been outstanding, as you said. Look, he's a fantastic player. He's been a fantastic player for a very, very long time. So I'm not. It's not me making an impact on him, but I think he's embraced his leadership role, and he wants that responsibility, which is the first thing you need to understand, because it's leadership sounds great and can even seem a little bit glamorous, but there's a lot of responsibility that comes with it, and you need to want that as a player, because obviously people are always looking at you. To see whether, you're showing not just the behaviours and talking about it, but then when it matters most, game day, you're producing, because that's being a leader, you can't hide, particularly on match day. he's been a real catalyst for us, both with his goals, but also, as I said before, he's a big part of our sort of defensive structure and press, the way we've been working, and he's been outstanding in that area.
Top of the league, still unbeaten, but if there is a certain area you would like to see improvement as a team, as a club, what would that be?
All of it, mate. All of it. We still got to grow in every area. But there are areas where we're already very good, and particularly around the defensive side of our game. I think we've been excellent, really consistent. I said after the game Monday night, I think it's what won us the game. Just our ability to willingly work hard, press the opposition, be really disciplined and committed to like forcing oppositions into mistakes. I think that's been really, really good and really pleasing for me. I still think our main growth will come in the attacking side of the game. I still think, particularly in the front third, we're still, a lot of our movements are still sort of not natural and not, fluent like we want them to be, which is not surprising. But what's still getting us the goals is we've got great quality up there that's kind of contributing to that. But I still think, the biggest area of growth for us will be, in our attacking side of the game.